Okay, so this is a 96 Cobra convertible. It has a bunch of codes for the Purge. I'll list the codes for the Purge valve. Sorry, it's dark here, but here's the engine. Look at that beautiful Cobra. The sensor. Alright, where are we? It's tough to find here. So here's I pulled mine up here because here's the connector, and that's what I'm probing right now. You can see this black tube comes up through here, and here's the sensor. So I tested that one, it tested good. I tested the solenoid, it tested good. I tested the power, it tested good. But I'm getting about 2 volts with the ignition on, engine off, on the low side, and it shouldn't be engaged at that point. And so I disconnected it, and I'm getting 30 ohms to ground. Through that disconnected. So what's going on is it's either the wire going to the low side driver on the PCM, the computer, or I think more likely it is the computer itself, which we'll have to send out to get repaired. But what I've got to do now is just disconnect it and then we'll see if that reading changes. Okay, so this is maybe 1/4 inch here. I think it's a 10 millimeter on the connector, but I gotta move this. I gotta remove this bracket first. So I will do that, and I'll be back. Okay, I got that disconnected. This is a 10 millimeter here. You have to take that off. And these little ones aren't a 6 or an 8. I don't know if I tried a 7 actually. But a 9/32 worked. So I got that off. And it is, for better or worse, I don't know, it is the computer, it seems. So I've got this on. That means it's this. There's no. It's infinity ohms. They're isolated. The ground and the low side of the solenoid. Now that the computer is disconnected, so it is the computer that's at fault. So we will send it in for repair. All right. To be continued. Let's see. The moment of truth. Oh boy, wow. It's super clean. Oh man. Super duper clean. Gosh. I was hoping there'd be a clearly burnt up transistor, but there's not. Well, let's send it to this guy and hope he can figure it out. But I swear I have done all my troubleshooting and due diligence. Let's see what he finds. We'll put it back together. Okay, I got the Mustang computer back. PCM, ECU, I don't know what it's called. One of the two. And now I get to Tetris it back in here. Is it Tetris or what's the other one? Operation. It's more like Operation. Game where you gotta get it in here without breaking anything. Okay. They don't make it easy. Okay. It's going in. Yes, and once you get that corner hooked, it'll kind of hold it in place. It's not seating. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, and there's a screw hole. Good. Okay. Really weird size screw. That is a 5.5. What a pain. Oh. Don't drop it in the hole. Don't drop it in the hole. Okay. Don't drop it. Okay. There it is, it's in. I just gotta spin it. Bam. Okay. This guy goes in, and I think that's is it a 10 millimeter? That holds it all in place. Oh shit, maybe I should have, there we go, okay. I was gonna say maybe I should have plugged that in first, but it went in, we're good. And it seems like it's good, and I guess I just need to tighten that now. And then I gotta just pop. Oh, I gotta put this back on, and that holds all those wires. So I'll be right back. Let's get. Alright, so that is nice and snug. I snugged up that 10. I didn't put much pressure on it, but I just let this thing max out. I think that's a 1 Newton meter. But I just did that a few times. So I'm going to leave these connected. I'm going to leave this off because we don't know yet if that was the solution. So we might need to get back in here. So I'm not going to button it up yet. We are going to plug the battery back in and check it out before I put it all back together. And I think I'm even going to leave my probes. So you can see here I'm back probing with a sewing needle. That's how I confirmed. I mean, now you can just probe it from the front now that it's disconnected. I'll pull it all. I'm going to pull all my leads, plug the battery back in, and give it a try. The Purge solenoid was activating immediately. You could hear it click. And the low side was reading 1.7 volts. So something was going on, and I traced it back to the PCM. And Keyworks just gave it back. And they said they found an internal fault, and they fixed it. So I'm feeling pretty confident in that, but you know, there's only one way to really know. And if you see my other videos, my Honda, they sent it back, a different company, that was SIA. They sent it back and they said they fixed it, and it wasn't fixed. So that was a whole saga that you can watch on my Honda ECU. But anyways, I'm gonna plug that back in. So here's your Purge solenoid right there, and that usually sits a little lower. I pulled it up, and then this is the sensor. So that's plugged in still. I pulled out my sewing needle, and I'm gonna plug that battery in. Oh man, I should have showed you guys the startup, but anyways, only light is the e-brake, which I have on. I did plug in my scanner, 0 codes, which is a first since this has been happening. So we're good. It's resolved. We're ready to drive. Just got to put the top down now. All right, good luck with yours.